Can I shock you for a second? Most people are not gaining weight because of what they eat. They are gaining weight because they do not know how to read what they eat. You see the food label? It is the real place where the danger hides. And the scariest part is that there are a lot of misleading labels. Because of marketing, people want to make money. So there are a lot of claims they'll make on the label that if you do not properly know how to read them, you'll be making a lot of mistakes thinking that you're eating something healthy. So today I'm going to show you things that will make you change the way that you shop forever by reading a food label properly. But before I do, I am Grace, your wellness partner. If I don't work with you on this journey, who will? I read tons of research, I test it sometimes, and I bring you what works so you don't have to work alone. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly do so and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Number 1, let's start with the biggest trick in the food industry: serving size. I need you to understand this. The number on the pack is not for the whole pack. They are for the serving size, which is usually so small sometimes is insulting. For example, you see a pack with 150 calories written boldly, right? And you're thinking, oh, it's just 150 calories. But then you look closely and you see that the serving size is half of the pack, meaning that that pack contains 2 servings. So ideally, that is 150 times 2, which is 300 calories. They actually do this on purpose to make the food look healthier than it is. So rule number 1, always check the serving size first and then multiply by how many of that you want to eat. The thing with serving size is that it applies to everything. Calories, fats, sugars, you must always check the serving size to multiply. Rule number 2, which is actually the part that everybody mostly misinterprets: calories. They are the energy that your body gets from the food that you ate, which must be dealt with. If you don't burn that calorie, your body stores it usually as fat. So calorie is equals to energy. Excess is stored as fat. Now, there's a minimum amount of calories your body needs to run day-to-day activities like talking, standing, sitting, digestion, brain function. This is called the basal metabolic rate. Everybody has one, depending on your lifestyle. So for most women, you need about 1,200 to 1,500 calories per day to perform your normal basal metabolic functions. And for men, you need about 1,600 to 1,900 calories per day for your basal metabolic function. This basal metabolic rate does not include like exercising and all the other things that you do to burn more calories. Whether you exercise or not, there is a specific number of calories you must burn per day just to live, just by breathing. You must use those calories, right? But if you're exercising, you're running, you have a lot of activity and all of that, then you need more calories per day, which is usually from 1,200 to 2,500 calories per day, depending on your lifestyle or if you're male or female. So when you're looking at the food label, make sure that you're not going overboard with calories, especially if you're on a weight loss journey. But here is the twist with calories as well. Not all calories are the same. Calories from carbs spike up your blood sugar. Calories from fat keeps you full for longer. Calories from protein helps you build muscle. Which calorie do you think you'd rather go for? So the same 150 calories that you just saw can behave completely differently in your body. So which one would you rather go for? I think I'll prioritize calories from protein and fats before carbs, because if your calories are constantly coming from sugar or refined carbs, your body will constantly be in fat storage mode, even if you're eating low calorie foods. Now let's move on to the next rule, which most people get trapped in: sugar. This one deserves its own warning label because a lot of these food companies hide sugar under various names. I'm talking more than 50 names. You will see maltose, dextrose, cane juice, fruit juice concentrate, cane syrup, rice syrup, sucrose, all of them mean one thing: sugar. If you're checking a food label and sugar is among the first 3 ingredients, just know that that food is probably not for you. Let me shock you. Do you know how much added sugar your body needs? 0. Yes, 0. Your body does not require any added sugar to function. This includes table sugar, sweetened drinks, all kinds of sugar. Your body does not need it to function. Added sugar is actually optional, and for most people it is harmful in excess. So yeah, I mean, what is life if I cannot enjoy? I understand. So how much added sugar should you be taking per day? The global health guidelines say for women you should be taking about 25 grams of sugar, which is about 6 teaspoons of sugar. Now know that this should not only come in the form of sugar. Your rice also counts, and other carbohydrates that you're also eating count as sugar. And then for men, the maximum should be 36 grams, which is about 9 teaspoons of sugar. Again, other carbs you're eating also count. Now let me shock you. Do you know that 1 can of soda contains 39 grams of sugar? That is already the maximum limit per day for a man. So imagine that some of us take several cans a day and still eat other things laden with sugar. You are just overburdening yourself. One thing your body prefers are slow, steady sugar spikes from food that has fiber. So when you're looking at a label, look at the sugar in grams. Now you know that your maximum limit per day is 25 grams. So look at it per gram, per serving, so you can make an informed choice. If it says it has only 8 grams of sugar and there are 2 servings, it means that there is 16 grams of sugar in that pack. The next thing to watch out for is something that a lot of us consider as the enemy, whereas it is not, and that is fats. Fat is not the enemy, but just know the type of fat that you're taking in. You want to avoid bad fats, bad unhealthy fats. They increase inflammation, weight gain, cravings, and they cause chronic diseases. Examples are trans fats, hydrogenated oils, seed oils, cheap vegetable oils like the canola oil, sunflower oils, soybean, corn oil. All of these increase inflammation in the body. You also want to avoid margarine as much as possible. Look for olive oil, coconut oil, nuts, seeds, avocados. These all contain healthy fats. Now your daily fat intake should be about 20 to 30% of your daily calories. But the type of fat you're taking matters more than the amount of fat that you're taking. I don't care if you're taking 1 teaspoon of a bad fat. I'd rather have 3 teaspoons of a healthy fat than 1 teaspoon of bad fat, because at the end of the day, the goal is to be healthy, right? Generally for women, the recommended guideline is 40 to 77 grams of fat per day, and for men, it is 56 to 97 grams per day. So when you're looking at your food label, look at the amount of fat. Look out for the type of fat before you make your decision. Now let's go to the 5th rule, which actually determines how full you feel after eating and are actually your best friends. Any food label you're looking at without these 2, well, just know that you're eating a pack of junk. And I'm talking about protein and fiber. If the food has high fiber and high protein, it slows down sugar spikes and keeps you fuller for longer. If it has low protein, low fiber, you will get hungry again in 1 hour. This is why healthy snacks make people gain weight, because most of them have no protein or fiber. So how do I know if it has enough? You need about 25 grams to 35 grams of fiber per day, but most people barely get 10 to 15 grams, which is quite sad. Now let's go to one of the silent ones: sodium. Have you ever eaten something and woke up coffee or bloated the next day? Check the sodium, because the truth is that packaged foods are usually high in sodium. Why? To preserve them. Excess sodium causes retained water, bloating, and may even make you to crave more food. The daily recommended sodium level is 1,500 to 2,300 grams daily. So if the food label says 500 milligram per serving, that's very high. If it says 300 milligram per serving, well, that's moderate. But when it is 140 milligram or less, then we can say it is low sodium. And if it is less than 5 milligram, then we can call it sodium free. So if your food label says it is sodium free, please go and check how much sodium really is in that packaged food. Do you know what? Companies know that you are in a hurry. They know you will not check these things. They know that you will fall for the gimmick when they just write sugar free without really taking into account what kinds of additives or sugars or what name they have called their sugar. So it's important you know these things, because the real story lives at the back of the pack. And if you start reading your food labels properly from today, you avoid hidden sugars, silent calories, and even other sneaky ingredients that may have been sabotaging your health for years. Okay, before my last words, you see all those E something, A something that you see on packs. Just run away when you see those things. I really hope that this would help someone to make an informed decision and stop falling for marketing gimmicks. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, your comments, your inquiries, your questions, and I'll get back to you. And also, if you are yet to subscribe, please do so. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.